What is good, YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking about GameStop and AMC stock and why I believe another squeeze is about to happen. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GameStop stock every single day. So today was another green day for GameStop. We closed up almost 2% at $30.89, over 12 million shares traded, so the volume is still above average, and we were green throughout the whole day once again. We hit a high of 31.55, a low of 30.50. It looks like $30 is the new floor for GameStop, and I believe we are going to have a massive run for Thanksgiving. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold AMC or GameStop stock, but I believe both AMC and GameStop are about to have a huge run. AMC closed up 3.5%. Towards the end of the day, it did have a move higher to $5. We hit a high of $5, then it came back down to $4.97. It's clear that $5 is a huge resistance level for AMC, and I do believe we are going to break past that easily when GameStop does make a massive move. Just like we saw when GameStop initially broke out of this triangle, this was green. There was like 12 different indicators right here, like a day or two after it broke to $22 outside of this triangle. AMC has now broken out of this same triangle, and look at all the green indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different indicators in the past week that have came up, all bullish for AMC. Just like GameStop, AMC was green throughout the whole day, over 15 million shares traded, and it is clear that pressure is building for both of these stocks, and it is not long before these things blow up. Now, if we bring up the MACD here, like we've been going over, if we go to the weekly chart, this is the third week that it is green, just like the third week back here when it squeezed to $80. It was the third week that it was green. If we bring up the RSI is now over 70 for this week, which is absolutely insane. Back here, the RSI was like at 70 as well. It was like at the same level, the same week that it squeezed, guys. So according to these two indicators right here, it's ready for a squeeze. It is ready for a 100% day, possibly a 200% day. I mean, with the amount of pressure that's been building ever since May, even the amount of pressure that's been building since January of 2021, I believe what's about to happen is going to break the stock market. And something interesting here, if we bring up the monthly MACD, it has not crossed over this center line literally since January of 2021. Since January of 2021, this could be bigger than January 2021. I'm telling you guys right now, back here in December was when it first crossed over. The following month, GameStop went up over 2,000%. As you guys see right here, when it first broke over that center line, guess what? This month, we're breaking over that center line once again. This hasn't happened since December of 2020, and obviously the month after that, GameStop went up over 3,000%. I believe something huge is about to happen, and obviously it's not guaranteed going to happen on Friday. Anything could happen on Friday. The stock market is only going to be like open half the day, I believe, on Friday. But I did take a gamble and buy some $40 calls expiring this Friday. Extremely risky, more than likely going to expire worthless, but there's a chance. There is really a chance, guys, and I am a gambling man, so I am definitely going to take that bet. So far though, this month in November, GameStop is up 40% this month alone, and is up almost 50% in the past 28 days, which is huge. Obviously AMC hasn't rallied that much, but this month AMC is up 13% so far, and I do believe AMC can have an even more explosive move when GameStop does make that huge move. I mean, I believe both of these stocks are going to have a 100% day very soon. So I did post my call options that I'm in right now on my X account. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure to go follow me there. My username is Mikey's_money. I said big YOLO on the GME $40 calls for this Friday. The AMC ones are more safe. So these are my GameStop calls right now. I do have 5 of them expiring next week, so a little more safe there. $30 calls. But as you guys see here, I bought 44 contracts at $8 a contract expiring this Friday. So I could really easily lose this $300. But if, and it's a big if, because we don't know what the hell is going to happen, if GameStop does have a 100% day, each of these $40 contracts, anything over 60, is going to be worth $2,000 to $3,000 a contract. So it could really be life-changing. Obviously, it's a gamble, and I'm not saying it's guaranteed going to happen, but there is a good chance, in my opinion. in my opinion. That's why I did buy these. I have my money where my mouth is, guys. I am going to take the risk. These are the AMC calls that I'm holding as well. My December 20th $5 calls. I'm holding 99 here, and I'm also holding 41 here on Robinhood. And I also have 3 of these $30 contracts as well expiring this Friday. So in total, I have over 47 contracts expiring this Friday. 3 of them are in the money. Obviously, 44 of them are out of the money at $40. But something interesting here, this guy on Reddit, I'm sure all you guys have seen this already. If you haven't by now, there's this guy on Reddit that posted this back on November 19th. He did a price prediction for the next couple of weeks, and the first 3 have been proven true. So on November 19th, he said it would hit $25.79. It hit that. On November 21st, he said it would hit $29.04. It hit that. On November 22nd, he said it would hit $28.23. It did hit that. The next prediction after that is this Friday, November 29th. He says GameStop is going to hit $79, which is going to be its peak. If it hits $79, my life is going to be changed forever. It really is. It really is. If GameStop hits $79, not only would I be up over $100,000 on my calls, but AMC will easily be trading over $10 guaranteed. If GameStop goes to $79, AMC will be at $10 plus guaranteed. He then goes on to say in December it'll come back down to below 30, and then in January it'll have another run to $75. So that's a pretty ballsy statement. If it does come true, this guy's gonna go down in history, and it is just going to be insane, guys. I mean, it was a gamble buying those $40 calls. If GameStop doesn't open up at $40 plus on Friday, those calls are basically going to be worthless. And I am fully aware of that. Like I said, it is nothing but a gamble. Anything could freaking happen. And I am all in, guys. I am all in on AMC and GameStop stock right now. Adam Aaron did have a lot to say. He posted over like 8 tweets today. Let's go over them right here. First, he said, yesterday I posted that with Moana 2 opening today, along Wicked and Gladiator 2 and other engaging movies still in our theaters, AMC's popcorn sales in our cinemas would be through the roof. That prompted this wonderful meme from I'm the Toasty, which was so well done. So we got popcorn going through the roof. That was his first tweet of the day. Then he said, oh no, I accidentally deleted this post. We are so proud that Disney's Moana 2 is coming to our theaters this holiday week. I certainly didn't want to walk away from my post about it. Box office was soar this weekend. Take your family to AMC. So it is so obvious that we're going to do some numbers at the box office this week, and we're going to have some record-breaking results. I promise you guys. A lot of people are doubting Moana 2. I really do think this movie is going to be over $1 billion, almost guaranteed. It is the holiday season. People are going to the movie theaters. My movie theater was packed. He also said, and we love our retail shareholders. If you have not already done so, join the 1.4 million of our shareholders who have joined AMC Investor Connect. It's free to join and gets you many free treats at our theaters during the year. So now he's talking about AMC stock here, and basically he's talking about, you know, the apes and everything. He had a lot to say. If you guys want to go check it out, I'm not going to go over all the tweets, but there's a couple of them. Going back to Treehouse Brewing Co., it is so obvious, guys. It is so obvious that they are invested into GameStop. Back on November 11th, when GameStop broke out of that $25 resistance that it's been in for months, they posted the eye emoji. Last Friday, they posted this, the green beer with the roaring kitty headband on. In the beginning of the week, they said it's a big week. Let's get it started with the overwhelming juicy and pineapple forward green. Stay tuned, we're just getting started. Now, obviously, they could have just been talking about all of this stuff that they've been releasing, but I feel like they were also talking about GameStop, in my opinion. You know, it looks like they did release a lot of new drinks over this past week, so that's what they could have been talking about. But, you know, it's kind of hard to not see that they're talking about GameStop. So, yeah, in my opinion, guys, none of this is financial advice, but I do believe we are on the verge of a squeeze. Just looking at the MACD and the RSI, in my opinion, those are the 2 biggest indicators that we have right now, because they just look exactly how it looked back in May when it squeezed. But this time we're going to be launching off $30. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. Like I said, I did take a big risk throwing $300 into $40 calls expiring this Friday. They're more than likely going to expire worthless, but in my opinion, it is definitely worth the chance, because I really do believe all it takes is a post from the kitty or an update from Ryan Cohen to send this thing skyrocketing. The volume is there. People have been loading millions of dollars into call options for both GameStop and AMC, and I really wouldn't be surprised if we do get an explosive move this Friday, a Thanksgiving special. Like that guy on Reddit said, he predicted a high of $79 on Friday. If that does happen, it is just going to be freaking crazy, and I'm going to have to skydive because I did post on my Twitter that if GameStop hits $50 and AMC hits $10 this week, I'm gonna go skydiving and post it on my channel. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GameStop stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, buying the dip. Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip.